Alright guys, first and foremost, I just wanted to say Happy New Year, and I hope you guys all had a great New Year's celebration. And as you can tell from the topic of this video, it's going to all be about bulking. And so without further ado guys, let's get into the video. So basically with the bulk guys, you're typically going to eat 500 calories above your maintenance calories. And so what your maintenance calories is, it's how many calories your body needs every day without doing any physical activity or expending any kind of energy. And so I'll leave a link below in the description of how to calculate these numbers and a good place you can get all these numbers figured out. But with me, I'm going to just be eating 300 calories above my maintenance because I want to keep the bulk a little bit leaner. And then also make fine adjustments from there. So I want to keep the bulk as lean as possible. I want to gain as little fat as possible. That way I can really see the progression of my physique too. So that's how I'm going to be doing this bulk. So the reason I'm doing my bulk like this is because in the past I've eaten way over my maintenance, like roughly 1,000 calories over my maintenance, and I would eat really unhealthy food. And so I've just gained way too much fat, and then I'm like, okay, I'm getting too fat, so now it's time to cut again. And then I would drop body fat, and then I would just kind of do the same thing back and forth, and I wouldn't really put on a lot of size. So pretty much I'm gonna start out at 3,000 calories, that's what I'm currently eating. And I'm just gonna stick with doing this, and then as my body weight kind of stops increasing, I'll increase another 100 to 200 calories and just make slow adjustments like that. And then probably gonna do this bulk for about 6 to 8 months. And then after bulking for those 6 to 8 months, I plan on doing just a very short mini cut. So probably 3 to 4 weeks, just drop a little bit of excess fat I did gain from that 6 to 8 months, because you're gonna gain fat inevitably during a bulk. I just want to minimize it as much as I can, so this is kind of the approach I'm taking. So now I'm just going to give you guys some foods and good recommendations if you have to eat more than 3,000 calories, or it's just you have a hard time getting calories in, because I know some of you guys out there have to eat more than 3,000 calories, which is what I'm eating. Some of you guys have to eat 4,000 or even 5,000 calories, so it can be really difficult to get those calories in if you're trying to eat super clean and healthy food. So what I recommend you do is one meal that you should have every day is just a really high calorie protein shake. So what I do is I'll have a scoop and a half of protein powder, and then I'll put peanut butter in it, I'll put oats, then I put in a little bit of berry medley, some fruit, some bananas, and then maybe I could even put in a scoop of ice cream, just one scoop of ice cream, one serving, and then that usually comes out to 1,000 calories. So that's literally 30% of my calories right there just from one shake, and it literally takes 5 to 10 minutes to make and drink total, so it's super quick and easy. So especially for you guys out there that are really busy, I highly recommend you do a shake. Another great meal I recommend too that has a lot of calories is, I don't know if you guys know who David Late is, but he made a video on this a while ago, a year ago, and what he would do is he would get about 4 servings of pasta, maybe more, 4 to 8 servings of pasta. He would get a sausage, and then he'd get Alfredo sauce, and he'd mix all that together. So he'd cook 4 to 8 servings of pasta, however many calories he needed, and then he'd get 2, 3 sausages, chop those up, throw that in the bowl, throw in the Alfredo, stir it all up, and eat that. And that's well around 1,000 calories, and that's a great way to get a lot of protein into, a lot of carbs, and you get fats in there. So that's a great recommendation, so I highly recommend you guys try that as well. And for a lot of you guys watching right now, you might be wondering is it okay to eat all this food that has a lot of fat in it and things like that? And I totally think it is, because think about it, if you're trying to eat chicken and brown rice and things like that and get 4,000 calories, and you're not gonna be able to do it. So you have to be willing to eat foods like this, and you will put on size and you will get the results you want if you eat foods like that. Because if you're just trying to eat these super clean, bland foods, you're not going to be able to put on size, because it's going to be impossible to eat that amount of chicken and white rice and broccoli and things like that to hit those calories. You have to eat foods like pizza, or even foods like I've just recommended, throwing in ice cream and shakes, or having Alfredo sauce, things like that. That's how you're going to really get those calories in that you need for your body. That's why with bulking, one of the biggest tips I can give you guys is, yeah, you want your good staple, clean, healthy foods like chicken, rice, pasta, but don't be afraid to put on things like Alfredo sauce, adding butter, just little things like that to get more calories. If you have chicken and white rice, put some olive oil in your chicken, cook it with olive oil to give you those extra healthy fats and extra calories. Stuff like that you gotta do, because it's really gonna make getting your calories easier. And like I said, having a big protein shake, or doing that meal that I recommended. Also, one other recommendation I do have is eating cereal. Like seriously guys, like cereal has like 500 to 600 calories in a pretty big sized bowl, and it's really easy to eat. Like I do it almost every day. Like I just have a couple bowls of cereal and it's like almost 1,000 calories, and so it's super easy, super fast too, so you can get it down nice and quick, and there's tons of cereals out there to choose. So all in all, with a bulk, the focus is to get in the clean, staple, healthy foods while getting in those extra high dense calorie foods like butter, oil, cereal, pizza, just to help with getting those extra calories in. And then if you do that, the bulk should be easy for you. And so yeah guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning into the video. I really appreciate it if you've watched all the way to the end, and leave a comment if you want me to answer a question in a future video or something you're just personally curious about. But yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video.